Hello, my name is Bus, and today on the last part of the stool project I'm going to present you a little time-lapse, some drilling and screwing, and Bus the scientist is going to make a guest appearance. Please enjoy. I have already explained in an earlier video why I applied 4 layers of finish to the seating, but I'm only going to apply 2 layers of finish to the legs. Why 2? Well, 4 may be a little bit excessive, because the legs are most likely not going to be dented and scratched as much as the seating. And why 2 and not 1? Well, wood can soak up a lot of fluid, and after only 1 layer, some areas may not have a thick enough cover for basic protection. So that's why I'm going to apply 2 layers. If you don't really like time lapses or just don't have the time for it, you can always skip ahead according to the timestamps I put in the progress bar. I did some work off camera since last time. I squared the legs, made them all equally long, put 2 coats of finish on it, sanded them down, and attached the top to it. So this is the end result. 4 legs that are very smooth. The top is attached, and I'll show you guys how I did it. But before I do that, I want to quickly mention I changed my design a little bit, as you can see over here. If you follow me on Instagram, you will already have seen it. So it's sleeker, so less wood, so it's lighter as well. Not that the first tool is heavy, but a little less weight is never bad. I'll zoom in on how I attached all of this. How did I attach it? Well, I cut a little piece out where the other piece would fit in, and I attached it with 2 dowels that are flush. Maybe it's not your kind of style. You could put the dowel in deeper and fill the hole with wood filler. First of all, the top is going on, so it will barely be noticeable, but in my opinion, doesn't even look bad. That's how I attached it. Also, a lot of wood glue. When you put the top on, it's easy to align the seams in the wood with one of the 2 connectors, so like this or like this. When you measure everything out, that the distance, the overhang distance is equal everywhere, then you don't have to find the middle, because the middle is obviously the seam. Let me draw it real quick. So now obviously you measure the overhang distance plus 2.5 centimeters, because the legs are 5 centimeters, and then drill holes. You know what? I'm gonna put clamps on it so it stays in the exact right place. So clamp down with a little bit protection for the finish. It is normally very scratch free, but the amount of force applied by a clamp could dent it a little bit, and that's not what we want. When you got all 4 markings, you drill a little bit smaller than the width of your screws. My screw is a 4.5, so I'll use a 3.5. Before you start drilling, you can always punch a little hole Also have to measure how deep you have to drill, but my drill bit happens to be exact same length as the length of the screw, so just all the way. Make sure you drill straight, always helpful. So now we can remove the legs, and we need to drill a bigger hole in the seat, because we have your screw. It's only this part, the top, the white part, that's going to pull the seat down, but if it's screwed into the top already, that pull is not going to be super good. So the bottom part is going to be in the legs, and that's going to pull it down. That's why I'll grab my drill bit of 4.5 and drill holes. Watch out that you don't knock it firmly down to not scratch the finish. Now we grab our last tool. You could apply a countersink bit to the drill, but just old-fashioned hand tool. So you can grab your screw, and if it fits in opposite wise, yeah, it'll fit in the correct way. So now we can do a test fit. I put a screw bit on my drill. I put a drilled hole 4.5. So now, yeah, the screw is in there firmly, but it doesn't go all the way through. They all line up perfectly. So drill them in right now. Almost forgot wood glue. If you just put wood glue on, screw the top on, because the screws, they will apply force, so you don't have to clamp it down, and the wood glue will cure very nicely. Good day, my name is Buzz the Scientist, and I'm here to explain why Buzz the Woodworker applied screws and wood glue. Well, with only screws it would be secure enough. Why not make it even more secure with wood glue? That's all. Till next time. You don't have to exaggerate, just a normal amount. Make sure to put the drill on the lowest setting, so it goes slowly, because yeah, right now the screw could pull all the way through and damage your top, and that's not what we want. You're flush right now, and I don't want to damage the finish, so I'm going to change to a screwdriver and just screw them in. I know it's not a screwdriver, but it does a job. Last thing to do, put the little pads on the legs. If you have a little spill of the wood glue, just clean it up. Little cushions to protect the floor. Little test. That's firm. So 4 more to go. So I have 6 in total, and that's going to be the end of the stool project. I hope you liked it, and if you want to see more of Buzz the Scientist, leave a comment down below with science. Consider subscribing, because that would help me out very much, and thank you guys for watching. See you next time.